MP going up against Ehome's bottom lane. This may be the first blood as Old 11 rotates over, starts at the Firefly, needs a little bit more sticky napalm at MSS, starts his TP, Flame Break has no stuns, but Old 11 with 2 points up in the Whirling Death has just enough damage. Where are you off to, Sylar? There's a smoke maneuver from MP. The Observer Ward's up on the hillside for only another 5 seconds, but it's enough time now. Sylar can see his own demise being roared out on the top rune. He just came down there for that and gets really nothing for it. Nice blink away from Old 11. Actually dodged almost a point-blank Crypt Swarm from AUI. To get back behind the tier 1 tower, Old Chicken's down, fresh sentry, just in case they can see him, because they'll scout out the Observer Ward that's got placed as well. So Bane will take care of this. Old Chicken still waiting for the perfect time, under the cover of that Invis rune, right on Envy. They start with the Purification, now the Lasso, also dragging Envy back behind the tower. He couldn't see it coming, and now tries to spin himself away, but the Fiend's Grip is up. Envy is locked in position, AUI is trying to help them out. And with the GA, AUI knows there's no killing here. Has to one charge up, was a little bit worried about the tick damage. Ehome, if they want to dodge, they can do so. There's Observer Wards up on the hillside near Roshan. Sylar's keeping the Lycan Wolves just a little bit further to the left, so they can see the Hawk coming in. And now MSS starts with the Roar, Necro Books are up, and they actually hold him! The Nightmare cancelling off EE's ulti. Omni Slash massively ineffective. Now the Guardian Angel as well in the Fiend's Grip, keeping MP in position. They're just controlling up the biggest net worth of MP, and that's the Juggernaut. Silence has already gone down. They're fighting inside the Firefly. Sylar has himself a double kill, and MP's on the run. The dog, or actually his Old Chicken, chains over. The Chakram slows him down. Whirling Death's available, but of course EE spin back off cooldown, TP's away to safety.
Levels on the Omni Knight, so he's almost got the max repel. Level 3 is going to be good enough for them, and they're going to force NP to make a very difficult high ground defense.
Well, we thought we might have had a long game, but right now it looks like this is all in Ehome's side of the court. NP, they must defend. It's the smoke up, Envy and MSS trying to loop around the backside of Ehome and pincer in the team if they can do it. The Rax has already gone down. They want the fight. MSS roars in. Global Silence. The Omni Sight starting up. They focus down the Bane, but it's not in. There goes your GA. They don't have the damage output. Even with the Purification and Brain Sap, Bane's up to half-life again. MP, for all their initiation, have done no damage, and now we'll start losing heroes. SVG will drop. The Bane did eventually die. Oh, it's a sad state for NP. Ehome now coming into the bottom, the Blink Lasso, perfect is there again. They got the Silencer. The Global Silence was still on cooldown, so that didn't matter as much. But there's still one hero dead, making this a 5-on-4. You've got MSS waiting for that maneuver around the back. He does have the level 3 Necro Books up, as Sylar keeps his push going with his own Necro Books. These things will time out in just a bit. And now MSS, the Roar is out with the Necro Books. They have the Silencer back with the Global Silence up. Batrider protected by the Nightmare. The Sun's on the Timbersaw. But again, MP, they initiate with stuns, but there's no damage. In fact, it's Ehome with a Fiend's Grip to keep MSS out. SVG dying in the tree lines. He's locked in and can't go anywhere thanks to the Chakram that's just sitting there. Garter is low, and he may go down finally. Yes, the Weaver can find a kill, but lose his life instantly after. MP, they're dropping like flies at the moment. They can maybe buy back someone. The Weaver is the only one who's got it. Envy with the spin, doing some damage. The 4-star's up from Old 11. He's got the distance. He's also got the jump, but he's also got a blink away from Envy. Old Chicken, whirl him down. Nothing but death. And MP, well, Old Chicken's going to timber chain himself back in again. Is he really thinking this fight's going to continue?
I mean, he can 1v2 those guys. He cannot be killed by a Weaver and a Silencer. Looking for a good initiation here, Toby.
Blink up. There's your Global Silence. Rose will stop the Lasso from happening. The Timbersaw's probably the most isolated. MSS just runs all the way up. They're focusing and running deep on the Omni Knight. Where is this damage? With the Omni Knight's guard is almost down. Makes it into the tree lines. They don't find the kill. The Fiend's Grip holds AUI in position. Envy will find one kill, but it's an Omni Knight. That's all he kills. In the meantime, the rest of his team are pushing up the daisies. SVG is with him. Sun's on the Batrider, but Ehome, they smell blood in the water and they're circling like sharks. SVG will die. Old Chicken will take care of that. The question is, does Envy go with him? Maybe that question doesn't even matter. They're TPing to the tier 3 towers. They're taking it, and GG, not even 30 minutes on the clock, and Ehome take game 1 against NP.
I mean, just very well executed strategy there. I mean, you can see it at the end. I mean, 4 heroes chasing NP.
They're bringing in the Leshrac. They're running it more as a solid core, not the support we've been seeing fluttering around.
4-minute runes coming up. Both mids have their eyes on it.
NV trying to contest for that top rune. This time SVG hits the mark. Sylar Cannot get enough life in time. Now it's Lanham who steals a haste rune, looking for that extra target. Got a little bit of extra help from the Edict damage, but now with the help of Garda, Purification still a little bit too far out. So they know Sylar is here, so they smoke up themselves. They're bringing in MSS as well as himself, Rose. And they've got to use SVG as bait. So SVG, now he walks out just far enough that Sylar will think about going for it, but they sentry ward. They find him there, commit the epicenter, raw to hold the Leshrac in position. And a good bait set up by good vision for MP. He's just happy just to waddle himself down, throws down the sentry ward with the Burrow Strike into the epicenter over on Slark with the raw there. There's no Shadow Blade, there's no Dark Patch to protect him. Old Chicken comes in close, of course. When he loses that ultimate, he knows they can see him walking in close. There goes your Raw with the elusive beam. Rock will drop a little bit too far away to link them all together with a Fatal Bond. It's only Lanham as well at 11 who will lock together as the old men. Without that first initial kill, there's this Naz powerful Garda protected by that repel. It's going to last a little bit longer, getting back in range of the creep wave for the stun, keeping out the Golem. Old Chicken with another leap up, but SVG is there for the Burrow Strike. Arrow flies up, and it'll be Lanham stunned and held. They go for a second Fatal Bonds, and now it's MP rolling through them. They'll beat Lanham down, and it's a double kill for MSS. Thanks to that Observer Ward and the Hawk. They do have a little bit, but we are still under the cover of darkness, so Ehome will be winning the Vision Advantage, and oh my, that's a lot of stuns.
That's a free Aegis. That's really nice for them.
And they're looking for it again. With the Edict turned on, Old Chicken wants to hold AUI here. Now he triggers the BKB with the Rock to fall down. Fatal Bonds needs to connect. A lot of damage. Garda's going to fall before he gets the ulti off with no buyback available. Both supports down for Ehome. Old Chicken with his fresh BKB did manage to find the opening, so killed off the Warlock. The Lightning chipping down AUI, but he had one charge available. The Burrow Strike is there, and Old Chicken with a level 3 Necro Books. There was nowhere to hide, and there's 3 heroes without buyback for Ehome. NP, they will take at least one lane of racks, and if they get the stun, Sylar will drop as well. An ultra kill for AUI, and Ehome are well on the ropes. And Old Chicken, now he has to play the bait game on the front lines.
AUI is just being a bit cautious about this one. After what happened to him in that last push, and nice Manta dodge.
BKB is up as well right now for Envy. They jump in, the Rock will hit. The Fatal Bonds is perfect. This could be it right now. Ehome, they are being moonshined out right now by NP, and there it is. GG! Our first game in the playoff to reach a third game in the series.
Very well executed by NP.
Game 3.
But doesn't seem to be possible.
Middle lane, for some reason, MB. Oh, he leaps. He goes with the courier. The damage is enough.
Now.
The courier will drop. It was just bringing a salve to Old Chicken. Envy. This is when the rune steal actually pays dividends, because Old Chicken sitting at half of his life would be full if he had it before. Going to rely maybe a little bit on raindrops to help him. A Naga illusion makes Old Chicken a little bit timid. Moves back into now the tower. Gets the breathe fire off. The Burrow Strike is there. Support is in the neighborhood from Garda. Old Chicken needs to survive, but just cannot do it. Disruption, and Sylar rotates in. Looking to bring in the extra assistance. So MSS runs north. He's going to go down. They chase him down with Luna and SVG. Over into the Radiant jungle. The beam isn't enough. He can't get close enough. He needs a little bit more help. SVG starts to TP. There was nothing that would stop him.
They had no detection there. They really only barely get that kill.
The stun! The arrow from Envy. He threw it from the mid lane. He actually connected. That's a long stun time. And Garda, he's not even here for a rewarding mission. He'll steal the Centaur. The wall will come up. And he needs to play the distance game. But again, Envy right in the money. Leaps in. Just a little bit further away, so the creeps start with a clap. The Centaur stomps there too. Lanham going to put the catcher on him. SVG's going to drop very, very quickly here. One charges will allow him to stay alive. They can't reach him just yet. Even the glimpse try and drag Lanham back away. Well, that doesn't really work. And the Eclipse from Sylar. SVG starts his TP. MSS. Oh, the Lucid Beam. It reached him just enough. Lanham behind him, but Eternal Envy comes in with a surprise starfall.
11. It's scary.
Trying to look for SVG. Gonna see him go invis at the last second of the Moonlight Shadow. The Iron Shell sticking him out, but now the Burrow Strike into the Rock. The damage on Sylar is huge. But he's still got 12 one charges. Glimpse back. Now turns on the Eclipse with the defensive disruption. Allowing him to get the full Eclipse off, but now still on the run out. MSS can't get close enough. Lanham creates the distance and will sacrifice himself, combining up with the Rock. Oh, there's your first TP out. And the Warlock does end up going down, so it's the Tuxia who actually ends up killing off the Warlock, and now 11 back into the front row, going after MSS on the top lane, trying to play around this Darkseer wall. Garda low on life, but it's going to be that top lane where it's a triple kill now for old 11. The pressure continually placed from Ehome in the mid. Warlock will end the spree of the Darkseer.
The Blink Dagger on the Sand King, the Warlock, Fatal Bonds plus Rock combo.
Well, Old Chicken's found his target. With that extra little bit of speed, they catch up to AUY. Song of the Siren. This is going to allow MP to set up. Rose has the ulti. He wants to throw it. Here comes the arrow. It hits the DK. Rock committed, plus the storm, plus the epicenter. Overkill is not in MP's vocabulary. Full 5 seconds. They waited out. The Naga illusions hovering around. And now SD says, well, thank you very much. I'll take one of those to myself as a souvenir home. MSS considering the Burrow Strike fall, but they all get fatally bonded. They have to bail out. Every in for the jump, triple kill. He's done the work. Even the arrow to Old Chicken. It was all set up by the fatal bonds. And Ehome, together they are tethered with a glimpse back into him. They go again. SK will find the kill. Ehome get team wipe, and that is the epitome of a disaster. Oh, NP now looking to punish even more. Garda going to get glimpsed back on the bottom. SVG with the help of Envy again, jumping for the double Starfall. Enchantress with the stick charges, trying to actually stay alive long enough with 3 points up and untouchable. Might be able to do it. The back is there. Now Envy in too deep. There's that hit coming from the impetus of Garda. 11 not sure if he really wants to stick around for anything more of this, and yeah, he doesn't.
Oh, they've got a Warlock
Song of the Siren up with that Warlock. The Rock can drop. The arrow will connect again. They go for the combo, and the Starfall through their work. NP racking up more kills on the board. As well as Garda are the ones tasked with defending the bottom lane, even though they know they can be initiated on any time, just like this. The Featherbond's going to give to the creep wave. Old Chicken goes inside Invis. They drop down the rock. Where's that vision? The arrow! Envy connects. He found Garda on the back lines. The double Starfall will do the work. Ehome down 2. Buyback is available on the Enchantress, but not the big man, not the DK. Silas pressure on this top lane. MP are happy with this. They'll trade a tier 2 for a tier 3. And now they 4-star, sliding the SD into the kill. MSS trying to play fancy, blinks and 4-staffing Old Chicken in close. No one's really close enough to go straight in for initiation. They do see Old 11 sitting. Actually, do they get a glimpse of him? Song of the Siren comes again. Oh, there's 3 together. Enchantress, Luna, and SD. This time they're the combo. The Rock will drop. The epicenter is there. And Ehome, a wipe from the face of the earth. But don't worry, they will come back again. Maybe stronger than ever. There's your buybacks, and now actually even glimpsing the DK all the way back to Fountain. They jump in once again. Sylar and Garda down low. Old Chicken to the front lines. He'll stun up. The Eclipse goes to work, but Luna's already down. That's a die back for her. They'll get another one. This is the game. They've lost the DK. And P will do it. They bring down Ehome 2-1 and advance themselves forward in the Boston Major.
It was a tough round 1 opponent for them, but they bounced back so well from that game 1 defeat. That was some very pristine team fight. NP had the drafts, they had the plays.